I never knew you were a secret Santa.
Well, it's not exactly a secret. The Church Charitable Works Committee's been doing this for decades.
It's a good way to get out of our comfort zone and step up. Plus, I thought you all would be especially interested in one of my stops.
So what do you get when you have a very busy mom tricked into directing a Christmas pageant and having to tackle 6 misbehaving kids off the beaten path?
Well, you get the best Christmas pageant ever. So joining us live now for a look at the film is hometown star Beatrice Schneider, who plays Imogene Herdman, one of the havoc-wrecking kids in the show that hijacks the Christmas pageant. Beatrice, so great to have you with us. You're already being praised for your performance, and this film topped out at #2 at the box office, I think, last week. So it's doing really well. I mean, how fun was it to be part of this production and to kind of let your hair down and play this wild child?
Oh my gosh, like I'd never done anything like that before, to just get to be sort of wild and mean. So obviously that part was super fun, and just all the crazy kids that I got to spend the time with and really connect with on set.
Yeah, this film was shot in Manitoba, so there's a Canadian connection. You clearly are Canadian, from Toronto here. I'm curious about where you got your start, because, you know, a lot of people do start in Christmas pageants at church. Where did you get the bug to act?
Yeah, so both my parents are trained actors, but when I was really little, it wasn't really a planned thing. I was like a really shy baby, so when I was 1, they started to put me into auditioning, and when I was 5 years old, I started to book, and I just really fell in love with it.
Right.
Yeah, the cast is pretty special as well. It also stars Pete Holmes, who is a comedian known for his Christianity, so perfect role for him as the dad of your schoolmate Beth, and also Judy Greer. And despite how much she convinces you as she's directing the play not to play or want to play Mother Mary, you're very adamant about it. But what I found interesting is that your character has a pretty big arc in the show. You're kind of different than your brothers and sisters, right?
Yeah, she is, for sure. I mean, definitely like leader of the pack, but just the sort of being able to find commonalities between her and, of course, Beth and the town is really something special that affects her.
So the film opened this weekend, as Jen mentioned. It finished behind Venom, which is, you know, a huge, you know, comic book to film series. So you're the #2 film. What's that like? But when you saw the box office returns coming in, or just seeing the fact that, you know, you're in this like serious film?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I don't even think that I ever really thought about it in such a way that would be big or I don't know, like a hit almost, because it's just something that we were all so deeply involved in and that I care a lot about. So I think it's really special that people are loving it too.
And, you know, the message of the film, as much as it's kind of like Home Alone meets, you know, National Lampoon, or all the craziness that we see in these family holiday movies, the message is really like, what is the true meaning of Christmas? Is it all appearances, or is it about kindness? And I think that's kind of one of the key things in this film. But I want to know, what was the funnest scene to shoot in the film for you? If you can say it without spoiling it.
Of course, yeah. There is one scene where all the Herdmans come to the library and they want to research the nativity story. But Imogene also, she does talk about stepping into somebody else's shoes and essentially what it means to her to be able to act and come out of their miserable lives and to become someone new. And I think like I'm able to really connect with that.
That to me was the turning point of the character, almost, I felt. Very much so.
Sure.
Yeah, it was a great scene, and with the librarian, she was hysterical in it too. Well, listen, the movie is clearly out, doing well. Beatrice Schneider, good luck with the best Christmas pageant ever, and for your career going forward. Nice to meet you this morning. Congratulations. Great to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And I have
to
ask, I noticed your bracelets. They kind of remind me of the ones outside the Rogers Center. Are you a Taylor Swift fan?
No.
No, okay.
Elvis, guys.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, very cool.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.